Welcome back, students. We continue to discuss the problems for specific trigonometric values. So far, we have completed the trigonometric ratios, the problems on trigonometric ratios, theory part of specific angles, and now we are discussing the board and sample problems for trigonometric ratios, specific angles. And as just as a reminder, I'm not discussing every problem on past board papers, but a representative sample covering all patterns. So practice makes you perfect. So as we discussed in the video, practice the problem. Pull out your question bank. On to the left, whatever you see is a question bank, what I am following. Whatever other question bank you have, or if you have the same one, pull out similar questions, practice and see. Only then this knowledge will be deeply registered in your memory. If required, you can pause the video, try the solution, and then see whatever I give a solution. So these are the ratios which you need to memorize to solve the problems in this video. This pattern, this and the next four problems, like problem 1 to 4, whatever we are going to see, is a quite often repeated problem pattern, quite often repeated. So now they have given you the value of sine a plus b is equal to 1 and sine a minus b is equal to half, and they have given this a plus b, the sum of a plus b is 90 degree and a is greater than b. Find the value of a and b. So how to proceed with this problem? So what value of what angle does give sine 1? So sine 90 degree is gives you the value of 1. So sine a plus b is equal to 1, which is equal to sine 90 degree. You then equate this a plus b to 90 degrees. So a plus b is equal to 90. Then they have given sine a minus b is equal to half. So for what value of angle is this half? It is 30 degrees. For 30 degrees, you get sine a is half. So I put sine a minus b is equal to half is equal to sine 30 degree, and now relate a minus b is equal to 30. So you have two equations now. A plus b is equal to 90 and a minus b is equal to 30. You need to solve both of them to get the values of a and b. So how to solve? You simply add both the equations, a plus b 90 and a minus b is equal to 30. When you add, this plus b and minus b gets cancelled. A plus a is equal to 2a. 90 plus 30 is 120. So the value of e is 60 degrees. Now you have one of the values. So substitute this value of a in this above equation. A plus b is equal to 90. When you substitute the value of a as 60 and you try to solve it, you get the value of b as 30 degree, which is the required answer. So we have a as 60 and b as 30 degree. Now we have a similar problem. If required, you can pause it and try it. Meanwhile, I'll just take you to the solution. Same approach. You are going to find out what angle will this equation give root 3 and 1 by root 3. So going to the table, root 3 is at 60 degrees and 1 by root 3 is 30 degrees. So we are going to take the same approach. Tan a plus b is equal to root 3 is equal to tan 60. So you equate a plus b is equal to 60. And we also saw that 1 by root 3 comes from tan 30. So tan a minus b is equal to 1 by root 3 is equal to tan 30. Equate a minus b is equal to 30 degree. So like previous problem, we have two equations now. A plus b is equal to 60, a minus b is equal to 30. You need to solve both and get the value of a as 45 and b as 15. Here in this problem video, I have not shown the repeat steps of how I solve, but in exam you are supposed to show it to get the full marks. So this is problem 3, which I suggest that you do it yourself. It's the same pattern, whatever we saw just now. It's the same approach. You need to put the value of tan a plus b is equal to 1 is nothing but 45 degrees. And a minus b is 1 by root 3. So a plus 1 is equal to 45. So a plus b is equal to 40 and a minus b is equal to 1 by root 3 is equal to tan 30. So you solve both of this and you get a fractional answer. A is equal to 37.5 degree and b is equal to 7.5 degree. Students, whatever you saw in this first three problems were asked in the board problems quite often. So familiarize this well. This is very simple. Only thing you need to know the right values of the tan or the whatever the ratios given. You need to know the right angular values. Now a slightly different problem. So earlier you had two equations which had come up. You had two. A and B. You have to find A and B. Here you need to find only one unknown, that is x. So approaches remains the same. For which angle do you get 1? So tan 3x plus 30 is equal to 1, which is nothing but tan 45. Then you equate 3x plus 30 is equal to 45. You equate this way. So 3x plus 30 is equal to 45. And when you solve it, it becomes 3x is equal to 45 minus 30. So x is the value is 45 minus 30 is 15. So the value of x is 15 by 3, which gives you 5 degrees. So familiarize yourself. This is a quite repeated problem. And now we move to the fifth variety. This is slightly different, but again, this is a board problem. This is just a reverse of what you did so far. They give you the value of A, they give you the value of B, and using this combination of A and B, they give you some trigonometric equation which you are supposed to find the value or prove that LHS is equal to RHS. This is straightforward, nothing rocket science. You only need to substitute the respective values. So let us go to the solution. Left hand side, sin A plus B. A is 60, B is 30. So substitute that. 60 plus 30 is sin 90. Sin value of sin 90 is 1. So left hand side you have 1. Let us pick up the equation on the right hand side. Right hand side is sin A cos B plus cos A into sin B. So I am going to substitute the values of A here. Sin A is sin 60, cos B is 30, cos 30 plus cos 60 plus sin 30. Next step, you need to substitute the values of whatever ratios you have. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2 and cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Plus similarly, cos 60 is half, sin 30 is half. You substitute that. On a multiplication, root 3 by 2 becomes 3 by 4 and half into half becomes 1 by 4. 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is equal to 1. This 1 is equal to this one. Means left hand side is equal to right hand side. Hence the equation is verified. So friends, next video we will cover important topic on trigonometric identities. Bye till then. Thank you.